Hey everyone, thanks for joining me in our 1989 Ford Mustang LX 5.0 Notchback 5-speed car, another Canadian spec car, and one of the 5 Stampede of Speed cars that we are presenting on Bring a Trailer. 5 Fox bodies altogether, 4 notches, 1 Calypso hatch. And out of all of those, I would say this is the most close to it, like a really nice driver's car. It's been repainted, but all the VIN tags are in place. Paint job is just okay, I would say, but extremely original car. Presents very well in stock form with the Oxford white paint, with the bittersweet red stripe and the red interior. I think the color combos look really good together, and along with the 16-inch pony wheels, I think the car looks awesome. But other than that, I mean, for the most part, the car is very original. It has the car light windshield on it, so it's either a replacement from Ford or the original. And maybe you other Fox body guys can tell me, because there seems to be kind of a misnomer on that. I think the originals actually are stamped Ford card light on the windshield. But nonetheless, Canadian spec car. It's delete everything. It was radio delete even from the factory, no power anything. So this one is, along with that one for that matter, are among the lightest, if not the lightest, Fox body Mustang you could get from Ford back in the day. Now this is a Canadian spec car, so a lot of these have no air conditioning, no power anything. The radio delete, I would say, is uncommon, I would say, overall. But the cool things about Canadian cars is that it has the textured paint on the lower valance areas of the cars to protect from rock chips, but it also has the 6-digit odometer. So, us Fox body guys, have been living with 5-digit cars our entire lives, but now these Canadian cars becoming available over the last handful of years, they do have some nuanced differences. And being an 89, and being Canadian, it's not subject to the 85-mile-an-hour maximum display law that the earlier cars were plagued with. We have a 220-kilometer-an-hour speedo on this, which is approximately 125 miles an hour or so. So yeah, you get the 6-digit odo, you get the 120-plus-mile-an-hour speedo on this car, and something that's really original and really nice. I've driven it home a few times. It drives great. It sounds awesome. It does have an aftermarket catback on it. But really, other than that, it really presents well. I get compliments on it all the time. But yeah, it's going to be a really nice driver for somebody. But yeah, it's not perfect cosmetically speaking, but mechanically very sound, drives really solid, pulls really hard. It's a Z-axle car, so you get the 308 gears in this one, to boot. So anyway, just want to do a quick walk around. One of the 5. One of the 4 notches. We're going to do an exterior walk around, both all around the outside, interior, engine, and trunk, and we'll start that video now. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we'll start with the front of the car. And, as I said, there's, it's not the greatest paint job, but it does, show really well. I would say it's way better than a 6-foot car, but as you get to 3 feet and inside of that, you'll start to see the imperfections. So you'll see some paint imperfections here. You'll see that I think the hood maybe got slightly bent here. And you'll see, just dust nibs kind of like more on the front of the car. So, the dust nibs were an issue, or usually come after you either spray the paint itself or the clear coat, and if it's not vacuum sealed, you'll run into those issues. But the trim, the clear coat itself, the paint itself, it's very shiny and fresh. It's probably a newer paint job, if I could guess. But yeah, outside of that, there's not really any surprises. We'll stick to the lower valance areas here, and you'll see that Canadian cars have textured paint at the bottoms. Just a little bit harsher of an environment here in Canada. But no bumper sag on the front or the rear. And again, the car just, overall, I say displays very nicely. And the color combos are sweet. I really like the the red accent stripe paired with the red interior with the white paint. And with the 16-inch ponies, it's just a really good looking car. I really like it. I'm gonna drive it home tonight actually, just for the heck of it. So, yeah, so we'll go to the higher portions and of the panels. As you'll see, it's really straight. You know, there's really no dings to speak of. All the lenses on everything look really nice. The rears are factory. It looks like all the front headlamps, both inner corners and outers, have been replaced as well as the main headlamp. But yeah, like I said, really straight up and down the car. So that being said, we'll go into the interior here, which is really nice. It's really original. I've never been the red interior guy, but as we've had this for, you know, the last month and a half or so, it's actually kind of grown on me, and I think it looks especially nice with the white paint and the aforementioned, you know, red stripe and the wheels and all that stuff. I just think it's just a really nice looking car. Now this seat was pretty twisted up, up top. You know, if these are susceptible to cracking in the base. So I took these over to my buddy Derek, Custom Creations. He does amazing interior work, and he was able to get this thing apart and weld the brackets back together for us. So this seat sits nice and straight now. But the dash looks really good. The headliner looks great. Back seats look awesome. Carpets. The interior is completely original outside of the 80s modern tech radio that I like to use in these older cars. You know, they look, you know, period correct, but it's actually a Bluetooth receiver, so you can stream music, take calls, you know, SD card, USB, in the radio. No CD player or anything like that. But I think they're really cool and they're affordable. Yeah, but all the glass looks really good too, guys. Like the trim looks in really good shape. I would say that the quarter windows have been redone. But yeah, all the trim around the car is in really nice shape. Here's the other door panel. High traffic areas look really good. Grab handles look good. Rocker panels look really good. I should have checked the other side, my bad. We'll go back and check. Seats look really nice. Dash pad isn't really warped at all. Again, it's just a really complete, nice little notchback, man. I really enjoy driving this car. I've been driving it on and off quite a bit, and it's been a blast. I love it. So yeah, we'll go check that rocker panel out on the driver's side. It looks really good. Now the other Canadian car, I will say, I don't know with these holes being drilled, maybe someone can school me on that. I don't know if this car had undercoating applied to it in a past life and it's been since removed, but the 93 does not have those holes, and I've never seen that in other ones. So yeah, would look to the peanut gallery to maybe help me with that one. Well, yeah, we'll take a look underneath the spare tire here, just to show you guys that there's no funny business happening here in the spare tire well. Nothing has been molested or anything like that. All the tools are here, maybe not placed properly entirely, but everything is here. Yeah, the doors and everything shut really nicely, open really nicely, so the door pins are in good shape. Nothing wonky going on with the body or anything. But yeah, you can just hear that. It just shuts really solidly. And I will wire this up. I did notice the other day that the hood lamp stopped working, and one of the wires has been pulled right out. So I'm sure I can just repin that and get this hood lamp working again. But yeah, all the necessary stickers are here. Motorcraft battery that we installed. just because the car was so, you know, OEM kind of esque feel to it. Just wanted to be sure that we got as much OEM stuff on it. Oil change with the Motorcraft filter, of course. But yeah, the VIN tags are going to be hard to see on a lot of this because they were painted over, but you know, front bumper has the VIN tag. Several of the rears have them, hard to see. The hood, VIN label matches. Yeah, so very confident that this car has never been wrecked or had any of the panels replaced, just a paint job. Oh yeah, one thing I did not say yet was we do have a windshield repair. It was a pretty big star in it, and being that it is a car light windshield, I wanted to save it. So I did the best I could for you guys on that one. But anyway, that's just how it goes when you have older cars like this. So anyway, thank you for sticking around and doing the walk around video with me. I think you know, anyone would be pretty pumped on this car. You know, I think it's going to be good value for the money. So best of luck with everything, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.